Hey everyone, after a few weeks of extremely hard work, today we are launching end-to-end complete operationalization of content pipeline on autopilot. So Berlin now start from the research of what content that would help your brand to stand out and rank in AI search to do the writing of the content and then publish that to your CMS. But even before that, the foundation, right? The topics, the persona, Berlin would sort of help in figuring out all of this when you set up the brand profile, which of course you can go and edit. So I quickly wanted to show a demo of this. So if you go to this brand profile in Berlin dashboard, you have these different segments under here. Topics are essentially the things that you want your brand to be known for. And then there are competitors, then there are personas, geographies, and all of those, right? So again, Berlin would, all of these are found by Berlin when you do the onboarding and then present this to you so you can change it if you want to. And if you don't like it, of course, you can go and change it. But once you have that settled in, which of course you can change in the future also, once you have that settled in, Berlin sort of take that as the foundation and then do like a lot of persona research, keyword gap analysis, competitor gap analysis, what your competitors are doing, what your users are or probably would be searching, looking at the actual search data and figure out what is the latest trend and all of this information and figure out what are the things that you should be talking about constantly and then give you these recommendations. So these are a couple of recommendations that Berlin has generated for Berlin's website itself. Now we have introduced this assign Berlin button. This is also something that we never had. And if you click on that, Berlin now will go and spin up a bunch of agents to do research and figure out what content needs to be written. And this is not basically taking that description and asking it to ChatGPT to generate the content. The content generation is based on different signals that Berlin has already collected when it generated that recommendation. We'll wait for a few minutes for this content to be generated, but not that this is only the direction that Berlin is taking for creating a content on your platform. But Berlin would sort of have these different tangents to do the similar operationalization on different platform because modern SEO are not just confined within your brand's website itself. It sort of have to have this representation in different platforms. Because the complete content is written. So on the top, you see what LLM see first. So it sort of gives you the information that would surface into an LLM when LLM does the first search, which is on an existing Google or Bing index. So these are the information that have been presented to the LLMs. To also create the complete content, again, not just by prompting ChatGPT to generate the content, but based on different signals on what people are searching for. The last piece in this puzzle is that you can click on this publish button, which would then do an auto publishing to the CMS that you have connected to the platform. Berlin right now have one click integration with WordPress Webflow and also have a custom integration setup that we have documented in a way that LLMs can understand. So you can just copy the documentation and ask an LLM to do that intermediate layer for you if you don't have direct support. But creating a direct support isn't very hard for us. So, if one of your CMS is not supported, please reach out to us and we can make that CMS first class citizen within the Berlin platform itself. So now we can click on this view post and go to the post page to see the full content. And it's published in your blog directly. Now, more than after the content publication, there are more things that this is typically no other platforms that I know is doing. Berlin constantly monitor the performance of that article that's being published in your Google Search Console, the keywords that or the search prompts or the semantic space that this blog post should have been presented. And if it's not being surfaced in search results, then Berlin sort of figures out who is surfacing or looking at the search console data and figure out what are the queries that this blog post is coming up top to, and then continuously monitor this and modify the content again and again and again until it becomes the top page for that it to surface on the top of the search result. And for some reason, if that page isn't worth showing up, then Berlin would sort of go and delete that page so your crawl budget is saved. So more things are coming. We are constantly working towards getting all the foundational piece that help your brand show up in AI search. Let me know what do you think.